Juice United, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. I'm gonna be reviewing the Brazil versus Morocco game. Where should I start? The first half from Brazil was actually very poor, very poor. Aside from them scoring in the 32nd minute, beautiful goal by Vinicius Jr. I did not like the balance of the team. I didn't like the lineup to start with. We could start with the lineup. So Carlo came out here and for some reason decided that Igor Thiago was good enough. Even if we saw like the end of the season, we saw how he was performing. Carlo, for some reason, decided that this guy deserves to start up front for Brazil. So he had Igor Thiago, Vinicius on the left, Rafinha on the right, Paqueta at the 10, Bruno G, Casemiro. I don't even know who this guy is, to be honest. Gabriel from Arsenal. We're going to get to this guy. We're going to get to him. Marquinhos and Ibanez. I don't understand. I don't understand some questions, but that's like a larger problem when it comes to Brazil. I was talking to my friend when we were watching the game, and we are talking about like how we used to have basically the best left back and best right back in the world playing for Brazil at the time. We used to go with Cafu. We used to have Roberto Carlos. We used to have Marcelo. Now you're having random people that you don't even know. You don't even know who these people are, to be honest. Well, I watch many different leagues, many different competitions, but the fact that there were two players that I had no idea who they were, it was just like, that's how far Brazilian football has fallen.
Look how they massacred my boy.
But yeah, let's talk about the Brazil first half. Rafinha was doing a lot of running around. He was doing a lot of running around, pressing, doing the things that he does at Barcelona, but that was pretty much it. He just did a lot of cardio. He didn't really offer anything for Brazil. He didn't really do much aside from pressing. Not good enough. It took Paqueta maybe 35-ish minutes to wake up, and then he started doing the tricks and flicks. And he didn't even do a lot of it, to be honest. There wasn't any of that in this game from these guys. Yeah, Paqueta, he took way too long to wake up. He didn't have his best game, but he wasn't one of the worst performers. Bruno G, you already know what you're going to get from him. Engine, workload, lots of tackles, lots of passing. He didn't really do much when it came to like final third entries, even though he got an assist, I believe. I think the assist was from him, but it was kind of like he played the ball through, it got recycled, played Vinny in with the ball, and then Vinny did everything else for himself. Casemiro, holy shit, Cass. Uncle Miro, that was a stinky ass performance. That was a stinky ass performance. You looked your age. Unfortunately, you looked your age in this match. You were slow to everything. You and Igor Thiago, you were second to everything. You did not do anything correct in this game. Both of you. Nothing correct. Nothing correct at all. And then we have Gabriel. When he's not getting saved by Saliba and Declan Rice, this guy is the worst defender ever. I don't want to hear nothing about, oh, he was so good this year, instrumental. All he does is flop. All he does is flop around. All he does is try to be a fake hard man. He does nothing. He does nothing. Saliba is the best defender in the world. William Saliba is the best center back in the world, and he covers for Gabriel so much, so much, so much. When he does not have somebody that's going to be doing all the sweeping in front of him and at the side of him, he looks terrible. And today, he looked terrible. He was at fault for allowing Saibari to run past him because what are you actually doing? There's one person there in the middle of you and Marquinhos, and you gave him the great chasm to run in between. You're not fast. So why would you even allow him to get the step on you? You're supposed to be on his toes. But yeah, Gabriel, terrible. Next game, Carlo, I'm not. Casemiro cannot start. Casemiro cannot start. Igor Thiago cannot start. And you're going to need another person that's going to be here shielding for Gabriel because Gabriel is not good. Gabriel is not good. Gabriel's not good. That pissed me off seeing how he played, seeing how Casemiro played. I don't even know who this random is, but truth be heard, who is going to play? I don't want to see 60-year-old Danilo. I don't want to see 60-year-old Fabinho. Even though Fabinho had a better showing than Casemiro, I don't want to see either of them. But that is the problem with Brazilian football right now. We either play a super attacking team and relinquish some of these like older players that play in like deeper positions, or we just go out and play these guys and then end up having a lackluster performance where we start way too late and allow the other team to get their shit off, and then we end up going behind. I don't want to see that all tournament. I'm not gonna lie to you. This was a wake-up call for the Brazilian national team, and Carlo needs to make changes. With that being said, let's go to the positives. Vinny Jr., you have so much on your shoulders in this tournament, especially with Neymar down right now. And I don't think he's come back until the last game of the group stage. I think they're probably going to save him. If they could hold him until they need him in like knockout stages, I think they're going to do that. So I don't even know if he's going to play in the group stages. But if they don't need him, then cool. This win today would have put them in such a good spot that Neymar could have been rested until the knockout stages. Right now, they may need Neymar to come back versus Scotland. Real shit. But we're going to watch the Vinny goal. They rely on moments like this. This is what this Brazilian team is going to be this tournament. I'm seeing it now. If we stay the same in terms of lineups and stuff like that and tactics, this is what we're going to rely on. Special moments from special players like Vinny. Vinny did what he needed to do in this game. He had his moment. Congratulations to you, Vinny. You are as good as you think you are. But we're going to switch over to the other side. Manchester United, Ineos, all of you. Omar Barada, Jason Wilcox, Vivo, all of you. You should have been watching this boy, Buadi. You know that meme where they're saying, must be 18 years old, 20 years of experience? They're talking about this kid right here. This kid was the best player on the pitch tonight. It was ridiculous. He was everywhere. He did not place any ball wrong. He did have like a couple of fouls, but it's kind of like you're playing in a deeper role. You're going to have to clean up, and sometimes you're going to give away a foul. But he did everything correct. It was so weird watching this kid because it was like, why aren't we just... We're looking at people like Alex Scott and Mateus Fernandez. This kid is 18 years old. He's destroying one of the strongest teams in world football because it wasn't the midfield. The midfield was kind of poor. I'm not even going to lie. We're going to need to rejink that. But Buadi, you are a baller. It's so ridiculous what this kid was doing. He was just doing everything correct. Like, I haven't seen a performance like that in a very long time from a young kid. Manchester United, please. Please, please, please. I don't want to hear anything about Alex Scott no more. Buadi is the guy. I need him. And he's young. You're going to have him for multiple years if we get him now. Please get him before he goes up to $70-80 million. Get him now, and we'll be able to dominate midfields for years to come. Buadi, you are special. All right, now touching on the Morocco side. Yeah, they completely outplayed Brazil in the first 45. They were passing the ball around us. Thiago was pressing. He was just basically chasing shadows. Casemiro, same. Paqueta didn't really get in the game. Bruno G was trying. He was not succeeding, though. Rafinha was pressing again. That's pretty much all he did. But, yeah, Morocco, they were living up to the self-claim of being the Brazil of African football. I don't like what happened in the Africa Cup of Nations. I don't like how Morocco was acting. I don't like how their fans were acting. It's very, very weird. But non-footballing issues aside, they were balling today. Saibari took his goal really, really well. A little dink over Allison running through because Gabriel gave him the Grand Canyon of space. I don't know why, but he is a good footballer. He took his goal really well. Very neat and tidy. Let me see some other notable players. Maz. Bro, Maz cut his hair, got the baldy, and just went ridiculous. Rafinha had nothing for him. He had nothing for him. He couldn't get past Maz at all. He couldn't do anything with him. Maz locked down the whole side by himself. El Canous, the kid from... I don't know where he is now. But I remember watching him when he was playing at Leicester. But this kid is good. This kid is very good. Very neat. He's very creative. He wants to get the ball. He wants to make things happen. I could see him performing at like an AC Milan and then getting a big move after. But yeah, he's ready to take the step up. Really, really good. Brahim Diaz. Every time he puts on a Morocco jersey, like, he just becomes the best player ever. Like, I don't understand how that transition happens, but he just becomes the best player ever. It's odd, but I guess you want your players to come and step up when they put on that national team jersey. Brahim Diaz was one of them. We already spoke about Buwadi. Hakimi, I don't really remember him doing anything too crazy. He had a couple of shots. He had some good passes in play, but he was fouling a lot, and he had like a really really bad foul on Vinny that they didn't call. Very odd. It was like on his ankle. No review from VAR. Whatever. Okay, passed it. But yeah, Hakimi didn't have the best game. Didn't have a poor game per se. It's whatever. The attacking mid Onai, it I don't know what it was about him, but it was like I feel like he thought he was in like FIFA Street or something. Like every touch was him trying to meg somebody, him trying to like do like a cute little touch to get around. Like he was trying to do everything where it's like you're playing five-a-side football. You could tell he has like the tech, the touch. He's a good player. He's a good player, but yeah, the things that Morocco has to work on, they were taking way too many touches. Like they were keeping the ball, but when it came to like being incisive, they were taking a second touch, and then the play is done. But they played a really good game. The first 45, they were dominating. Brazil grew into the game second half. What I don't like about this World Cup format is the commercials during the hydration breaks. That's too woke for me. Very woke. I don't want to see a commercial during my football match. Leave it for halftime, please. Like we're seeing commercials at three different times in football matches now. We're seeing it at the halfway point of the first half, seeing it at halftime, we're seeing a halfway point in the second half. I don't want to see that shit. I don't want to see commercial during my football match. What the hell is happening? This is greed from FIFA. I don't like that shit. I don't think they're gonna stop, obviously, but overall, I watch majority of the football matches so far in the World Cup, and I'm enjoying the World Cup. I'm enjoying the World Cup. I didn't think it was gonna be too crazy in terms of like enjoyment of the football matches, but most of the games I watched so far have been pretty entertaining. I did miss the Turkey and who did they play? Who did they play? Who did they play? Damn it. I did miss the Turkey match this morning, but it came on at 12 a.m. That's such a weird time. Even it's in the States. Why is it at 12? There was a 9 o'clock game, which was Scotland, Haiti. And then they had. Wait, what? Where's the match? Turkey played Australia and then they lost. I don't understand. Yeah, that was very weird. I don't remember seeing it like on the list of games. And then all of a sudden, I'm waking up to check. I'm waking up to check like when the games are, and I'm seeing Australia beat Turkey. Very odd, very random, but we move. I'm gonna probably like watch like highlights or something from the game, but that was the review of Brazil Morocco. Overall, Brazil have a lot to work on. Morocco is going to be very dangerous when it comes to being able to take out one of the bigger teams in the tournament. I hope that Brazil shapes up in the next match. I think they play Haiti next. Should be pretty easy. They will be playing Scotland on the last group stage match. That's the one I'm kind of worried about. Morocco versus Scotland is going to be a good match. I don't know who's going to win it, to be honest, but I could see Morocco winning it and then them having 4 points. Haiti's putting on for the Caribbean, but they're going to get beat by all of these teams, unfortunately. They didn't play bad, but these teams are just going to be too good for them. I don't see Haiti taking points off of anybody. If anybody takes points off of Brazil for the last two matches, I see it being Scotland. We're gonna need to shape up. We need to win these next two. A more favorable route would be winning the group. We need to win the next two matches to be able to do that anyway. So yeah, right now I don't see us winning the group, but I'm gonna be positive. I'm gonna stay positive. I think that we can win the next two matches. I hope we do win the next two matches, but we do need to make those changes. Get Mateus Cunha on. When he came on, he was very bright. I need to see Carlo change some shit up because that was not good enough. That was not good enough. I don't know what Brazilian fans are saying online, but I'm not satisfied with that. I'm talking to my friend. They're not satisfied with that. Poor performance overall. Vinny had a good moment. Other than that, not good enough. Not good enough. Yeah, get back to the drawing board. Figure some shit out. Beat Haiti in the next match. After that, Scotland. Hopefully Neymar is back. Who knows? But like, share, subscribe. I've been Juice Wilson. This is Juice United. I'll catch you guys in the next video.